Hello, I'm Dr. Karen Wolf, and I bring you wellness tips that are short and sweet and practical and something you can apply straight away. So, today we're going to talk about how to eat out healthfully. And I'm here to tell you, you can go to any restaurant and eat healthy, but it does require a few specific tips. And I'm just going to tell you what I do because I've been tried many different ways and it works for me. I can even go to a Mexican restaurant and eat low glycemic, which is my choice of how to eat. But however you follow, whatever nutritional path you follow, you can eat out in a healthy way. Because eating out is part of the pleasure of life. And there are a few principles. So, first of all, you want to be careful that you're not overly hungry when you go and eat out. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but eating out, you want to drink lots and lots of water during the day and before you go so that you can feel more full, because a lot of the times we think we're hungry, but we're dehydrated. So be very well hydrated. And sometimes I have a few veggies and hummus before I leave so that by the time you just think about it, by the time you get to wherever you're going and you sit and wait, it's going to be a few hours. And if you're super hungry, guess what you're going to eat? The bread that they put on the table, because they always bring bread to the table, which, by the way, is the first thing, a part of my tip. When they bring bread to the table, please say, no, thank you. So if you're with other people and they're choosing bread, then of course, they can certainly indulge, but do not eat the bread. On an empty stomach, bread goes straight to your blood sugar, spikes your blood sugar, and spikes your insulin, which is the hormone that comes out when your blood sugar goes up. And insulin stores fat. So when you have bread on an empty stomach because you're hungry, so you're in a restaurant, then you are getting your body really ready to store fat. So no bread. And by eating something healthy, like what you can see in my background here, maybe a big salad before you leave, then you are less likely to indulge in that bread. Now, an appetizer, think about healthy as nature intended it. So I love shrimp. If you eat shrimp, I love shrimp for appetizers. I don't eat anything breaded. So I love ceviche. Ceviche is a very healthy appetizer. And you can certainly have appetizers, but remember, if you have an appetizer, then you may not eat all your meal. So you might kind of wait on the appetizer and really get ready for the main course. The other thing about the menu is I very rarely order off the menu. I'll look at the menu and I'll see what their offerings are, but I'll basically keep to some kind of protein and some kind of slow carbohydrate, which would be everything you see here. Everything you see in this picture is a slow carbohydrate, meaning it does not spike your blood sugar, unlike bread, which spikes your blood sugar. So asking what vegetables they have today, even if you don't see vegetables on the menu, even Mexican restaurants have vegetables. And sometimes it's just broccoli, or it's just asparagus, or it's just tomato. Have extra vegetables, ask how they prepare them, because remember, a lot of restaurants will bread or fry or add all kinds of unhealthy marinades. So ask them how they prepare. So you're going to ask a lot of questions and get used to that. You are the customer and it's your health in mind that you're asking these great questions that can help you stay as healthy as possible. So I pick my protein, whether it's fish or chicken or pork or beef or whatever protein you're going to choose. If you're a vegetarian, you have that protein. And then you ask what vegetables or salad they have. And of course, then you ask about salad dressings. Always have the salad dressing on the side. A lot of times they drown that salad in this creamy dressing. So you've got to ask that question. What kind of salad dressing? And always go with a light salad dressing like balsamic vinegar or a vinaigrette and ask for it on the side, which, by the way, if you're having protein, please ask what kind of sauces they use. Or like last night, I went out to a Japanese restaurant and I had salmon teriyaki, but I got the salmon and I asked for the teriyaki sauce on the side, or no teriyaki sauce, because it's the sauce that has a lot of sugar. And having that grilled salmon was on its own was just fine. And the same with chicken teriyaki. have just the chicken and ask for the sauce on the side. And I'm not saying don't necessarily have the sauce, but if you have the sauce on the side, you can be the one that can dish out it in a more even fashion so that you're not overdoing the sauces. So it comes down to some very basic principles. So make sure you're not too hungry, have a salad or some veggies and hummus before you go. Do not eat the bread when they serve it on the table. Go for the main course and make a big main course, extra vegetables, extra salad. Ask for a protein, ask for how they prepare it, get used to asking questions. The other thing is, do not drink water while you're having your meal because that dilutes your digestive juices and you need those digestive juices for proper digestion. So make sure you are well hydrated before you go to dinner. And if you do have any digestive issues, take a digestive enzyme, and you take that digestive enzyme as soon as you take the first bite of food. So these are all the things that I do. Also, eat slowly. I'm sure you have heard that it takes 20 minutes for the stomach and the brain to communicate that you're actually full. So take your time. And also remember that when we're dining out, it's not just about the food. It's about the company and the conversation and focusing on all the aspects. And if you go to one of your favorite places and it has a great view, remember that's all part of the dining experience. By you making healthy choices for yourself in terms of the food, then you can be more focused, more alert, more aware of all the other benefits of dining out and the experience of dining out. And then make sure you go for a little walk after your meal so that you can walk it off, because lowering your blood sugar by walking after a meal is one of the best things you can do. The worst thing is to just eat and sit and let all that food marinate and take ages to digest. So I hope that this has been helpful. Just a few tips on how to eat healthy. I rarely order off a menu. I just allow the menu to be my guide to what kinds of things they have. And then I think of all of my principles of low glycemic eating that I've learned on my Sugar Buster program. And I kind of prepare and order the meal just as I would like it for myself. So I hope this has been helpful. For more tips, go to my YouTube channel, drkarenwolf.org is my website, and just Dr. Karen Wolf is my YouTube channel, and go ahead and make those changes in your life. Bye for now.